Mimi xin kính chào quý vị khán giả của đài truyền hình VNTV. Kính thưa quý vị, hiện chúng tôi đang có mặt tại Town và Country Hotel trong chương trình Candidate Forum để giới thiệu cho quý vị các ứng cử viên mới của San Diego và California. Sau đây Mimi xin mời quý vị gặp gỡ các ứng cử viên của California và San Diego. Kính thưa quý vị, trước mặt quý vị đây là ông Larry Naritelli và ông có mặt hôm nay để nói về cái position đã ông run for là governor thưa quý vị. Và sau đây thì ông cũng có vài lời để chia sẻ đến quý vị. Hi Larry, how are you?
Hi, very good. Thank you, Mimi.
Well, first of all, thank you for taking some time to talk to us today.
It's a pleasure. It's great to be here.
Thank you. Well, Larry, I was kind of listening to your speech earlier, and I really enjoyed your speech. How you mentioned about you running for governor, and you talked about saving energy and water and making more to have more an efficient system. Can you please explain to your audience more about it?
Well, on the area of energy, we have to make sure we have efficient energy systems, and some of the alternative energy systems that they're proposing right now are very inefficient, so they take tax dollars to make them work. Solar panels and windmills, those are inefficient systems of energy. We have to go back to our fossil fuels, coal, nuclear, natural gas, oil. Those are the best energy systems that we have in this country, and we have to avoid the global warming fraud and the climate change hoax, because carbon dioxide is clean. It's the clean air of the Clean Air Acts. It's what makes our plants green, and we want to just get rid of the hoaxes in here and get regular energy systems that power our country.
What is your plan as far as how to get our economy going back again?
Well, one of the ways we can get our economy going back again is to develop our natural oil resources. And if we develop our oil resources, oil creates wealth. It creates jobs for engineers, for geologists, for machinists, for purchasing agents, for accountants, for pretty much everyone up and down the spectrum. It also creates jobs not only in the transportation industry, but in the chemical industry, the plastics industry, fertilizer industry, carpets, pharmaceuticals. Everything comes from oil. And it will reduce our gasoline prices. And that in and of itself will put more money back into our economy, expand our free market system, give more money back to the people, and help create jobs in this state.
Great. You know, Larry, one message that you wanted to send out to the people is that I really like is that you said don't stop believing. Kính thưa quý vị, một cái message mà ông Larry muốn gửi đến quý vị là don't stop believing, là Mimi xin tạm dịch đó là mình luôn hãy có cái niềm tin. Larry, can you one last word maybe explain to the audience about your message, don't stop believing?
Well, a lot of people have said that California is ungovernable and we got so many problems in this state, how can you fix them? And I like to say don't stop believing, because they can be fixed. You know, we just need some common sense leadership in Sacramento to stand up for the people, the hardworking people of this state. And don't stop believing is meant to give people encouragement, to let them know that we're going to solve California's problems. One other thing which I'll give to you right now is, after I become governor, you know, our current governor, he lives in a hotel. And what I would like to do as the governor, after I become governor, is to build a new governor's mansion up there to bring pride back to our state. And that can be done with donations and contributions from the private sector.
Kế bên chúng tôi hôm nay là ông Sheriff Bill Gore. Hiện bây giờ này ông ta là Sheriff của County San Diego, tức là quận San Diego, và ông ta sẽ ra tranh cử lần thứ 2 để mà có cái chức vụ này. Thì chúng tôi có một số câu hỏi liên quan đến vấn đề an ninh của trong cái quận của San Diego của chúng ta. Thì mời quý vị theo dõi sau đây. Hello, Sheriff Bill Gore. Thank you for taking the time and talking to us today.
My pleasure.
So I know that you are running for the sheriff position, which you already currently held.
That's correct.
Can you tell us about a little bit more of your responsibility as far as the sheriff within the county of San Diego?
Well, I think what people have to realize, the Sheriff's Department is a very big department. It's the third largest law enforcement agency in the state of California, behind Los Angeles Police Department and Sheriff's Office. We have about 4,000 employees. We're responsible for policing for almost 900,000 people in the county. We run all the jails. We have an average daily population anywhere between 4,500 and 5,000 inmates. Plus, we're responsible for security in all our courtrooms, 137 courtrooms throughout the county. So it's a big organization with a lot of moving parts, and I think probably one of the best sheriff's departments or police agencies, if not in the state, in the United States, probably.
Yeah. Can you explain a little bit more about the distinction between, or the difference between the sheriff department compared to the San Diego police?
Yeah, the San Diego Police Department does the policing for all of the city of San Diego. We police for all of unincorporated San Diego County, and we contract police with 9 incorporated cities. We're also the police departments for the cities of Del Mar, Solana Beach, Encinitas, Vista, San Marcos, Santee, Poway, Lemon Grove, and Imperial Beach. So, like I say, total it's about 900,000 people. In addition to the policing function that we do, we also run the jails, and we're responsible for security in all the courtrooms around San Diego.
So roughly how many sheriffs do we have in San Diego?
We have 2,400 deputy sheriffs in San Diego County. We have about 1,600 professional staff. We also run the laboratory. The San Diego Police Department has a crime laboratory that services, again, the city of San Diego. And our crime laboratory services all the other police agencies in the county.
What exactly that you think you are better than other candidates, and what can you bring to the position that if you get elected?
Well, I think what I bring to this job is 40 years of law enforcement experience. I spent 32 years in the FBI. I ran the FBI in the state of Washington. I ran the FBI in San Diego for the last 6 years of my career. Also served as an assistant director. Back in Washington, D.C., there was 9 assistant directors. So I'm used to leading and managing large organizations. Prior to becoming the sheriff about a year ago, I was the undersheriff of San Diego County, which is the number 2 man, running the day-to-day operations of the sheriff's department for about 3.5 years. And more than just being in these positions, I think what we've done in the sheriff's department is come up with some new, innovative, cutting-edge programs that are really a model for law enforcement all over the country. Our DNA operations and our crime lab are second to none in the state of California. We're very concerned. One of the problems identified was the violence we see in Mexico and the crimes that we're faced with here in San Diego County because of our location on the Mexican border. We have a border crimes initiative that has become the model for the entire southwest border. In addition, we know that there's going to be an early release of unsupervised inmates from our state prison. We've already started a program to work with county probation and state parole to augment their resources, take that information on these parolees, put it into the sheriff's databases so our patrol deputies have that in their computers in their car, so we can be a part of the solution, not just complain about the problem of overcrowding our state prisons.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibilities. Just one last thing. I know the recession had hit our economy so bad, and people with the perception that when the economy is bad, the crime is going up because of, people are going out doing the wrong things. How do you see that statistic in county overall for us?
Actually, in San Diego County, I think we're very fortunate for a lot of reasons. I think very professional, good quality law enforcement, but crime is at a 25-year low in San Diego County. It's somewhat counterintuitive. You think when unemployment's up, the crime will go up. Our crime has continued down. We had a small spike in aggravated assaults last year, and that was primarily in the domestic violence area, which I don't think surprises many people because of the money problems and stressing families. But all the property crimes, homicides, rapes were all down in San Diego County. So we're very proud of the collaboration we have with the people in our community, the collaboration we have with the law enforcement community. It's not just the Sheriff's Department, it's the Sheriff's Department, Police Department, State Police, FBI, DEA, federal, state, and local, all working together to address the crime problems that we have here in San Diego County. That way there's no duplication of effort, there's no reinventing the wheel, and the citizens are really, really well served in San Diego County.
Kính thưa quý vị, và trước mặt quý vị đây là ông Congressman của 52 District, và ông sẽ chia sẻ quý vị vài lời về cái Arizona immigration law. Thưa quý vị, hi Duncan, and I know that in your speech earlier you mentioned about the border patrol and Arizona immigration law and how this is like causing a lot of issues. Can you please quickly tell the audience more about what you talk about today?
Sure. The new Arizona law is simply giving Arizona law enforcement the ability to enforce current immigration law. It's not doing anything crazy. It's simply allowing local law enforcement to say it's illegal to be in Arizona if you're not a legal citizen. And I don't think that is too complicated, nor is it too crazy or outlandish. Arizona is the kidnap capital of the entire world. They've had a lot of crime, and it's time that they stepped up because the federal government has been remiss in its duties, which its duties are to protect America's sovereignty and to protect our southern border, and they haven't been doing it. The federal government, any administration from Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, the last Congress, the last 20 years, they have not been protecting us, so Arizona had to step up, and that's what this law does, I think.
Mimi xin cảm ơn sự theo dõi của quý vị và mong rằng quý vị đã có dịp gặp gỡ một số ứng cử viên của California và San Diego, và xin hẹn gặp lại quý vị trong chương trình phóng sự kỳ tới.